and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, I'm bringing you another stock that is making big moves to a catalyst that came out for the stock. Very positive catalyst. I'm going to go through the catalyst. I'm going to talk about their financials as well, like what the balance sheet is, what the income statement is, cash flow. These things are important to determine whether you're going to invest as an investor or you want to make it a trade. There are two different things, right? Trade is going to be like, okay, you come in, you make money and you come out. Investment is like, the stock is making highs and lows, but you are in it for a long haul. So we're going to determine for the stock. And before I get into the video, if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. The objective of the channel is to get you guys information. I think only person that could be successful in market is the person who has information. Information is power here. So you always want to have information on anything that comes into the market. So the ticker we're talking about today is SINT, Sintx Technologies. I want to go through the catalyst first. The catalyst that came out for it says they have reached a contract with the U.S. Missile Agency about $150K, where the project calls for Sintx to develop and demonstrate a unique advantages of corrosion resistance. So basically, they're building something for the aerospace where they want to be able to avoid corrosion. And again, the big news is they got a contract from them, right? So they need to demonstrate that they'll be able to produce that. And if they are able to produce that, that is definitely going to cause the price and the financials of the stock to be very stable. So let's talk about the financials. Okay. As far as the 52-week range for the stock is $6.46 to $75. This is like the highest it went is $75. The lowest it got is $6.46. On an average, they don't do a lot of stock trade. Like there's not a lot of stock traded for the stock, right? So it's only 77,000. But today they're up 5.7 million within 45 minutes. Market cap is 706 million. Relatively small company. EPS is -39, which is earnings per share, which means that every share the earnings is negative. So usually negative earnings per share is the red flag for me. I don't usually invest in negative earnings per shares because at the end of the day, when there's a recession, these are the companies that would go first. So one flag is up, which is earnings per share is negative. Even if it was a small company or if the earnings per share were good, I would have at least not raised that flag. So there's a flag right there. Income statement. Total revenue, everything is by 1,000. So if you see 606, this is 606 times 1,000. So it's about 6 million is total revenue. Cost of revenue is 4.4 million. Gross profit is 1.5 million. Operating expense is 10 million. And operating income is -10 million. So their operation is not successful, which is also a red flag. Balance sheet, the total assets are 21 million. Total liabilities are 4.1 million. Stockholders' equity is 17.7 million, which is a good thing, right? If they do go bankrupt, at least they have enough money, enough assets to sell and be able to liquidate and pay off their creditors or whoever people, let's say if you have preferred stock with them, you'll be getting paid. So that's a good thing. As far as the operating, okay, as we talk about operations, right? Cash flow, operating cash flow is -10 million. As I said, that means they're not profitable right now. Their operations is not making any money. Investing cash flow is how much they are investing in other companies. They're -1 meaning like they spend about 1.3 million in investing in other firms. Financing cash flow is how much value they hold on their stocks, and they're -5.5 million. This is again incredible. They don't have, this is income statement. Cash flow it's a red flag. Okay, this is again not a very stable cash flow, which I would say, okay, not leaning toward an investment. Ending cash flow is 27 million. They do have some cash on hand from previous years, and they're trailing that is 27 million cash on hand. But again, on a day-to-day operations, there's not a cash flow flowing in. Let's talk about the technicals. RSI well above 93, and then it came down a little bit. Now it's coming back up. I'm on a Fibonacci retracement and also have the EMAs here. This is 13 period. It also acts like a sort of a support. It came down, hit the 13 period moving average, and then it started coming back up. Now, right now, the stock is fluctuating between $13.51 and $15.10. This is a zone right here. As far as the MACD is concerned, again, MACD is also indicating that, it's going to hover around this area. It's sort of consolidating right here. And I think, again, looking at the financials, I don't think this is a long-term investment for me. However, I think this is a trade, and I'm going to play the momentum as it goes. Again, not a financial advice, something I'm going to do right after this. I make this video. I'm looking at this zone right here, and I'm going to see how I play this zone, but this is definitely a trade for me. And if you're looking into the stock, just know that financials are not that strong. However, there is a trade here which can potentially be taken. Of course, not a financial advice again, but definitely take a look at the stock. It's coming in hot, and we have a whole day to go, and I'll try to post this video as soon as possible. And hope you guys like this video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.